Today we're going to be playing Stronghold. The HD version of Stronghold, which is not the definitive edition. So the HD release came out in 2012, and the original game came out in 2011.
Life in the old castle. Happy times them were. The people were all so much friendlier. Oh, and how we feasted. And courted the fair maidens as well. There was work, of course, sharpening our minds. Making us strong. But mainly, I remember it as a happy time. Oh yes, and then there were the neighbors.
Greetings, sire. Your stronghold awaits you.
Game speed seems slow, but it is the default, so.
As soon as the king had marched his army into the barbarian homeland, rumors began of a plot to seize the throne. When news came of the king's capture, the country was invaded. Several nobles, including your father, sought to end the bloodshed, but on the way to meet for negotiations, their party was massacred by a band of unknown raiders. Bruised and exhausted, you have been beaten back to a forest on an overlooked peninsula, where a small group of loyal troops are hiding. Although the country is lost, maybe from this refuge, you can at least avenge your father's death.
I say we act now and strike while the iron is hot.
No. The few men we have would be cut down like lambs to the slaughter. We need time to gather our forces.
Nonsense! I shall take 6 of my finest men into enemy territory by the cover of darkness and...
No, just listen. Our men are close to starvation. This is what we must do.
The debate rages on well into the night, but eventually Lord Woolsack takes you to one side.
Sir Longarm tells me he knew your father well, which is why I'm giving you your chance to prove yourself. It is time you got your first taste of command.
Oh. Okay. So the rats are the ones closest to us, the Rat Kingdom, our immediate neighbors. But then we also got the Snake Domain, the Lands of the Pig, and the Wolf's Lair. And we're currently in neutral land.
We need you to oversee the setting up of a good-sized base camp. Start by finding a suitable clearing, then use some of the wood plentiful in this area to begin your construction.
Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. So the keep is where the Lord lives, and it's where your treasury is located as well. And it seems like it can be upgraded. Okay, so the granary, obviously, as suggested by the name, is where the food is stored and where you control the rations that the people get. So that's interesting. Obviously, woodcutter huts are going to be the guys collecting the wood. You want to build them near the forest. The hunter's post, if you build too many of them, you can deplete the stock of wildlife. Which is interesting. Depleting one of your food chains.
Place a keep to site your castle, my liege. Place a keep to sight your castle, my liege. Sight your granary, sire.
Very good stuff.
A message from your scribe. Animal tracks have been reported in the area, sire. The people love you, my lord. No change in the treasury, lord.
I guess we should get an economy going before we start taxing. Sound like we need taxes for you.
A message from your scribe. Scouts are reporting that packs of wolves are closing in on the castle. We must get the supplies stored.
Oh yeah, there's one of those right there. Where's that? Those are just dogs. Oh, victory! I got it. I did it.
Victory!
Whilst the men frantically ferry precious supplies into the granary, Sir Longarm and Lord Woolsack ride into the camp.
I love the name Woolsack.
Job well done.
Where were these guys
Not
at?
too bad for your first attempt.
No, no, no! The fool has pitched camp in the middle of the wolves' migration track.
Good. It will give the men some well-needed practice before we make our strike.
Poof! Now I have no choice but to send out a scout to find a more permanent position.
Yes, that's ours now. The boss.
Day by day, the camp becomes more overwhelmed by the wolves, and their persistent howling robs the men of sleep. The situation is about to get out of hand when Lord Woolsack's scout returns. Soon afterwards, you are summoned into the command tent.
Sir Longarm has convinced me to give you another chance. We have found the remains of an abandoned stockade.
Wolves plague this county every winter, so we need you to get the stockade back up to scratch quickly.
Failure is not an option this time. Just keep your eyes peeled.
To ensure the safety of your men, you are required to renovate the abandoned stockade before winter is upon us again. Use your archers to kill off any wolves that threaten your peasants.
Okay. Acquire 35 meat and complete castle. So pretty much the last stronghold we built was in the wolves migration track, so Sir Woolsack sent out a scout to find a new, more permanent location, and he found an abandoned stockade which we are now tasked to renovate. So part of the objective is repairing the gaps in the walls and completely enclosing the defensive wall. That's good, the gate closes automatically. Also, soldiers can't stand on wooden walls, they can only stand on stone ones. Sucks.
Whenever you're ready to eat.
Okay, thanks.
Sight your granary, sire. Can't place that there, my lord.
Wood needed. Wood needed.
What happened to this one? Wish I could zoom in more.
Wood needed.
A message from your scribe. The wolves are on the prowl, sire.
Okay, do we have any archers? Yeah, we don't have any good archers.
No taxes is one thing, but what about a small gift?
Wolves are attacking, my lord. Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Normal rations.